I don't know what's up with my camera resolution. I've been trying to fix it because someone within themselves let me out her. I knew that I was complaining that some of my footage is blurry. I see it but I also don't see it. Anyways, I came on here to share, I don't know, to give a recap on how the whole bomb thread today went, because I had said I was going to give a recap and I want to be a woman of my word. So like I mentioned, as you guys saw in the previous videos, like what am I saying? I'm tired. I honestly just want to sleep. I haven't slept properly. I didn't even go to work today because I wasn't feeling well, but I might as well. I should have gone to work today and still got paid for doing nothing, because everyone who went to work today, they still got paid, even though like it was a half day because we got evacuated. So there really isn't a recap honestly to do. I think I can just talk about and how I felt about the whole experience. I was honestly calm about the situation. I know I'm going to live a long life. That confidence comes from God, and that He has great plans for me, and it just isn't my time yet. If it is, I will go. I will not put up a fight, because heaven is way better than this. But being back with Him is way better than this. But it isn't my time. I know that, so I was at peace. But then the people around me started freaking out, and then I said, I'm an empath, so like unfortunately I will feel people's emotions. If you start freaking out, I overly dramatically, it's going to get to me eventually. So this lady runs away. Like we are not aware of what's going on. We think it's just a false alarm, like how we have quite many of those here. It's like honestly the boy who called wolf with how our fire alarms are. So even at first I didn't even react immediately. I was sleeping, and then I had a man's voice in my dreams, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense, that doesn't add up. I wake up, I hear the alarm saying, this is not a drill, go outside and take your personal belongings. And usually this is a fire alarm, please evacuate, or this is just a fire, this is just a drill, there's no fire. This one was the bomb alarm. I know that because I was an area resident assistant, and they had told us like the difference. But then I'm still not like willing to go outside because it's cold, and me and the cold, we just don't mix. We're like water and oil, and nobody is outside. But then I slowly start seeing people go outside, and I even see some of my coworkers who went to work today go outside, and I'm like, wait a minute, like maybe this is actually serious. So I call Wendy, and I ask, when are you going down? And she's like, I don't know, are you going down? And then I just see one of my friends who, like, if she's out, it's serious. And I'm like, actually, yeah, let's go down. So my 20 heads down, and I start looking for my passport. I don't find my passport, and then the fire alarm, like the guy, like repeatedly hearing, this is not a drill, go down, get your personal belongings, gets to me. And I just go down. But I'm now thinking about my passport, like, where is my passport? I hope I didn't misplace it. Anyways, I head down, meet up with my friends, and then we're like, what's going on? Why isn't the fire truck coming out? And we start seeing the police cars surrounding the perimeter of the school. And then we search with one of the people we were outside in the cold with, searches, and we see that, oh, police are investigating a bomb threat. And I'm like, excuse me, like, what? And now everybody's calling their mom, their brother, their sister, and all their relatives. I take a minute and I'm like, they want to communicate. Like, I'm just like, really? But then when I see everybody like literally going to different corners, calling mom, dad, this, I decided to text in the group chat. Me and my family were very chill. I would not say zen people. I think I'm the most emotional person within my family. followed by my sister. No, actually, I don't know who follows me. I just know I'm the most emotional person within my immediate family. So I text that you guys they say there's a bomb threat. Just pray, keep in your prayers. And then my brother calls me, Trevor calls me, we talk a bit, just as he wants to assess the situation, as if he can do anything. He just wants to know what's up, we talk, he prays for me. I love him so much. And then later on, my mom calls. My mom is an underrated comedian. My mom calls me like, what's up? Like, she calls me and then she acts as if it's me who called her. What's wrong? What are you doing outside? Oh, okay. It was like, for me, I'm going to make pork ribs here. Gabby's here. I'm just hanging out and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I've seen the messages in the group. What's this about? Oh wow, that's sad. And then my grandmother unfortunately is feeling well. By the way, can you get some medication for her? Not face at all, but that's honestly that personality trait of a character trait of hers has always been, I think, is very necessary for my personality. Like, God knew what he was doing, because I sometimes tend to over worry. So growing up, it always helped. Like, whenever a situation happened and I'm like freaking out, and first she's so calm about it. Sometimes it can be frustrating. I'm like, please, like, why aren't you more like, why aren't you worrying with me? But then also it helps me calm down, and I'm grateful that I've always surrounded myself around people who are like that. Like, most of my friends are also calm people, and it equally balances me, who sometimes tends to overthink things, or I don't think I over worry as I used to, but sometimes I can start overthinking things. Anyway, so that just her reaction just honestly made me laugh about it, and just made me feel like, yeah, it's not a big deal, like it's gonna be fine. And then like, I'm going to see you guys even next month, it's like, I'm cool. I'm going to see you guys like next month. This isn't a big deal, nothing's going to happen. And then the police came to tell us that they're going to provide comfort buses, and that just reminded me of a scene of Hunger Games, these dystopian movies, Divergent. I'm like, buses, where are you taking us? Which, like, oh, you guys, I'm so out of it. I'm so tired. I may delete this vlog, this footage. I don't know. If it's in the vlog, you're welcome. If it's not, you're welcome. And that's what I was saying. But so it's freezing, because like I mentioned, I had just woken up. I was in my PJs. Luckily I changed my pants. I had just done a jumper, and then also my other friends, also they weren't properly dressed, and I'm like, you guys, let's go to a cafe. My god, because was like, take them for lunch, and I'm like, okay, let's go for lunch. So we walk to the bus stop, and my card details aren't in for I didn't put my card details for the bus up, so I'm not able to get a bus ticket. And I'm like, oh, we have to walk. And at this point, I can't feel my fingers, like they are so stiff. And once my fingers are cold, somehow like the cold seeps into my bones. Like, I don't know, like once my fingers are done for, the rest of me is just, it's terrible. Like, it's not, I can't emphasize it enough. You have to witness it, how when I'm cold. Like, now my teeth are chattering, I'm shaky. I'm just like, let's go get refuge. Like, I don't care where we go, let's just go to the nearest place for some month. And I remember that there's nearby there's a Korean restaurant. So we walk there, we have lunch, and we're just there waiting for them to clear us. And then you saw the footage. They eventually, after around 3 coming to 4 p.m, they said you guys can return. We're like, let's wait a few more minutes. Anyways, we head back to campus. We head back to campus. Some people like said they're not spending the night here. They're going to stay up. I even saw in the group some of my fellow colleagues, like, they were like, yeah, I'll come back and get my stuff tomorrow. I'm good. So it was an eventful day. It was emotionally draining, honestly. It was just an emotional day. I had planned to sleep most of the day and then start getting productive like at 4 p.m. and attend still. Yeah, and even cook some food, do some meal prep, but it didn't go that way. I came back, I said it's just cleaning because I think it hit me. Like, I think slowly my body's going into some shock. I don't know, I'm feeling like, whoa, like even though it like nothing happened, it's just, I don't know, the implications that something dangerous could have happened to you, you know. Like, it's how, like, yeah, the plane doesn't blow up, but you're aware that as you were flying the plane it could have blown up. And I was cool. Like, of course I understand why they didn't tell us, because we found out through the news. I understand why they didn't tell us, you know, to avoid, I don't know, chaos and panic. But either way there's panic, and either way it's like, you know, can we trust you? Because if you search the news, they still say the police are investigating the bomb threat, or maybe the news hasn't been updated yet. So those things, so it's like two contradicting emotions. Like, I know it is well, everything is fine, and that's why I'm going to take a nap, because you guys, sleep, pray and sleep for budget problems. We're gonna talk. I've talked to God about it, and I've talked, and I'm gonna sleep, because even watching stuff is just, I'm not even able to watch anything. I don't know why, my brain is just going through some weird emotions. Anyways, that's my update. And my children are going to have stories for days. Like, mama survived wars. We already have COVID, we have bomb threat, I've had stalkers, I've experienced like racism, sexual harassment. Like, I have so many stories for my kids, it's crazy. And I'm unintentionally collecting the stories. It's not like, here I'm looking for plot, I'm looking for stories to give them. They're just finding way. I guess character development, character growth is necessary. But just smile about it. If I was like a crying person, I think I'd be sobbing, because I do feel some type of emotion with it about the whole situation, but I'm not. I'm just laughing, and I've been making jokes about it the whole day, which are a bit, like, I want to repeat them, but I feel like a bit dark. I feel like, I don't know who will come across me. I never know who comes across my vlogs. I don't get to be so concerned about my mental health when it's great. That looked so creepy. It's like, anyways, toodle-doos. Like, the sleep look works for me, because my eyes look so, I feel like they look so sexy, and it's all the sleep, guys. It's all the sleep. It's like I put something on them, and this is just fatigue. Maybe I should do this more. I should just be stressed more. Also, base card doesn't decline.